she celebrated the launch of her first Wylde Moon fragrance at the London Coliseum on Wednesday night. And Holly Willoughby was determined to keep the party going as she headed to the Marquis pub alongside sister Kelly after her launch bash finished. The presenter, 41, was also joined by husband Dan Baldwin, 47, as they enjoyed a few drinks before hopping into a taxi home. As they left the pub, Holly's husband handed over £30 to a homeless man selling The Big Issue while she headed off to find their ride home. Holly looked as sensational as ever for her night out as she donned a stylish cream trouser suit. The This Morning star elevated her frame in polka dot heels and added a flick of color with bright pink lipstick. Kelly looked equally as stylish as she donned a floral mini dress with ruffled sleeves. The group seemed in great spirits after attending an immersive, multi-sensory event for Wylde Moon, her new lifestyle brand. During the evening, Andy Bell performed a reworked aria and duet created for the event, with leading cast members of Willoughboozies and a 48-piece orchestra. Speaking about the collaboration, Holly said, "I fell in love with the opera on my first ever visit over 13 years ago. I had no idea what to expect. What I learned is that it is for everyone, and for me when I come, life seems to switch off and I become immersed into a world that takes over all senses. Going to the Eno is similar to meditation for me. It's the perfect place to reconnect. I'm always mesmerized by the controlled freedom that opera has, powerful voices that helped me to reconnect with my inner voice and not be afraid to express it. Opera signifies that for me in life." La Boheme begins with the blowing out of a candle, just as Wylde Moon was created with a candle. Terry's synergy there that brought the whole idea together. Andy Bell was the only person for the job. Such an incredibly talented musician and opera lover, who better to curate and compose the music for the night. To create a reworked aria and duet to sit alongside something that's already perfect is not an easy task. I'm so excited for the world to hear the magic that Andy has created. Andy added, "Bohemian culture is about pushing against the norm, breaking free of it. The push and pull between straight culture and bohemian culture is how I'm framing the music. Represented by the push and pull between amplified and live natural sound. I've established the music one way and the orchestra and singers will wrestle that from me, the push and pull and strengths between two approaches. But there's an irony to it as well. It's not bohemian versus straight, it's two different takes on what bohemian means. For me, freedom and abandon is about amplified sound and how I use it, the freedom of using electronic instruments and all the amazing sounds you can make. But maybe for the orchestra and cast, it's about a different kind of freedom, freedom from being in standard tempo, or a standard volume. Opera is very free in those ways and it makes rock music, conventional electronic music feel very constricted in that sense. So, to me they are the true bohemians." Holly has described Wylde Moon as an online space to empower women, explore crystal energies and offer fashion and beauty tips.